Aerial shots of Libya, deserts, cities, military convoys. Libya, a country rich in history, oil, and strategic importance, has spent more than a decade trapped in political chaos, civil war, and military division. At the heart of this instability stands one powerful institution, the Libyan military. And in recent years, one man carried the heavy responsibility of trying to unify this fractured force. His name was General Mohamed Ali Ahmed Al-Haddad, Chief of Staff of the Libyan Armed Forces. In December 2025, the world was shocked by the sudden news of his death in a tragic plane crash near Ankara, Turkey. But who was this man? What role did he play in Libya's wars? What kind of leader was he? And what exactly happened on that final flight? This documentary explores the full life, career, struggles, and mysterious final journey of Libya's Army Chief. Old photos of Libya, young soldiers, military academies. Mohamed Ali Ahmed Al-Haddad was born in Libya in the late 1960s. Like many Libyans of his generation, he grew up under the rule of Muammar Gaddafi, a regime that tightly controlled both politics and the military. From an early age, Al-Haddad showed interest in discipline, order, and national service. He joined the Libyan Military Academy as a young man and received formal military training during the Gaddafi era. Unlike many officers who later became political figures, Al-Haddad was known as a professional soldier, not a politician. For decades, he served quietly, building experience inside the military structure, away from media attention. Footage of 2011 uprising, protests, armed groups. In 2011, Libya changed forever. The uprising against Muammar Gaddafi turned into a full-scale civil war supported by NATO airstrikes. The regime collapsed, but so did the state. After Gaddafi's fall, Libya did not find peace. Instead, it descended into chaos, militias, rival governments, and endless fighting. The Libyan army fractured into competing factions, forces loyal to Tripoli, forces loyal to the Eastern Command, and independent militias with no loyalty to the state. During this period, Al-Haddad remained within the official military framework, supporting efforts to preserve a national army rather than militia rule. Government buildings, military meetings, flags. In 2022, Mohamed Al-Haddad reached the highest point of his career. He was appointed Chief of Staff of the Libyan Armed Forces under the Tripoli-based Government of National Unity. This position made him the highest-ranking military officer, responsible for planning, coordination, and command. A key figure in negotiations between rival military forces. His main mission was clear and nearly impossible: unify Libya's divided army. Maps, troop movements, destroyed cities. Although Al-Haddad did not personally command frontline battles like some warlords, his role was strategic. He was involved in coordinating defense operations in western Libya, preventing full-scale military collapse in Tripoli, managing ceasefire arrangements, working with international mediators. He played a role during post-2014 internal conflicts, the Tripoli security crises, efforts to stop militia clashes. Many described him as a balancing figure, attempting to reduce bloodshed rather than escalate it. Libyan and Turkish flags, meetings. One of Al-Haddad's most important international relationships was with Turkey. Turkey became a major military partner of the Tripoli government, providing training, military advisors, technical support. Al-Haddad frequently traveled to Turkey for security cooperation talks, military coordination meetings, defense planning discussions. These visits would later play a tragic role in his final journey. Those who worked with Mohamed Ali Ahmed Al-Haddad described him as calm and disciplined, less media-hungry than other commanders, focused on institutional order, politically cautious. He avoided inflammatory speeches and preferred closed-door negotiations. To supporters, he was a stabilizing force. To critics, he was a symbol of a fragile system struggling to survive. On December 23, 2025, General Al-Haddad boarded a private business jet in Ankara, Turkey. The aircraft was carrying Al-Haddad, senior Libyan military officials, his advisors, flight crew. The destination? Tripoli, Libya. Shortly after takeoff, something went terribly wrong. According to initial reports, the aircraft experienced technical and electrical failure. The pilots requested an emergency landing. Communication with air traffic control was suddenly lost. Minutes later, the plane crashed near a rural area outside Ankara. There were no survivors. News headlines, flags at half-mast. Libya declared national mourning. Shockwaves spread through military leadership, political circles, and international partners. While authorities stated the crash was accidental, many questions remained. Was it purely technical failure? Why was such a senior delegation on one aircraft? Could this tragedy have been prevented? Investigations are ongoing. Mohamed Ali Ahmed Al-Haddad did not leave behind a unified Libya, but he left behind something rare in modern Libyan history: an attempt at order in a land of chaos, a belief in institutions over militias, and a legacy marked not by glory but responsibility. His life ended in the sty, far from home, but his story remains written in the long, painful chapter of Libya's struggle for stability. Rest in peace to all those who lost their lives in the tragedy. Subscribe, like, comment.